cool.
No one's playing with me.
Hey. You want one with a tip? My kids keep breaking the pool cues. Yeah, that one doesn't even have a tip.
I want someone to challenge me in air hockey.
You guys play with me? Answer it again.
No.
Here, use this one. That one doesn't have a tip. They keep breaking my pool cues, so.
Who does?
My kids. This one, Mitchell knocked this off and it literally
Can see what's up.
broke a chunk of out of it.
Just
I'll play you.
Okay, I will
We
say.
may have to use the same cue though. Kenzie, you don't play pool?
no.
She beat me in play
Wait, so is that real?
in chips.
What's that? Yes.
Where did you find that? Where did you get it?
I was, it's like that. I'm missing a couple of things. That's actually a German saber that was given to me when I left 2nd Cavalry in Germany. I was with 2nd Cavalry Regiment out of Vilseck, Germany.
Wow.
And then we do they call a spur ride where you go through your validation and certification on everything. So I
Have you
got
ever-
my Stetson and my spurs with them. And that's what these are.
Ah.
These are my spurs from 2nd Cav.
Hmm. Have you ever used this?
No, it's just ceremonial. It's like now we would have functions where we would wear our spurs for, and yeah,
Like-
that's an actual saber.
But like, has anyone ever used it for like purposes?
I don't know the history of it because a lot of them are, you know, it's not sharp. But
It's not like a real blade.
No, it's a real blade.
Oh.
So they took the saber and then they get it chromed, so they polish it down because it's just for display, and then they'll add this shiny chrome layer onto it.
I hope that's not how the katana dad probably has.
No, katana is significantly different. It's a different type of blade, different structure to it.
Yeah, a lot.
But that's
thinner.
the actual.
Some can be a lot thinner, and then.
Okay, you want to hit first?
You can break if you like. I'm either way.
That's samurai. Scary.
They're just the sound, just like. So dad probably like has the two-piece katana for like two-arm fighting, maybe.
The
Like if
short and the
one,
long one.
yeah, the short and the long one. I'm gonna try to like use it like this because I think it'll be fun, and I like katanas too. It's like a sword. I like.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Almost. I think we'll have to try because only one works. So-
Yep.
But
But
she's
it's okay.
so-
I work this one.
Huh?
Is it okay?
Well, that'll damage the. half.
The tip.
I've got another thing to repair the tips. I haven't done that. They break them faster than I can fix them.
They must be a heavy one. It's stronger. You see, you become.
No, it's mainly because they'll sit here and they'll want to like spin them. And then they drop. So- I just got.
They fit inside. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I just got solids.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can we
And
go
then there's no
1v1
big space.
on the air hockey?
Yeah, in just a minute, we'll go with that.
Let's see who'll win.
She wants to beat you, you know,
Yeah.
because she beat me already.
Yeah, look what my hair did.
She wants to beat everybody.
Yeah, I'm one of the best. So
You're solid, right?
Yes.
So this is where you have movie nights.
Mhm. Yep. And I've got to reassemble this. Like all the movies that I have on DVDs and everything are all on this computer right here. So that's a media center computer, so we can just kind of go through a menu and play any of the stuff.
But you have.
I just haven't updated it. I was in the middle of upgrading it last year and I didn't finish it, so I need to go through and re-image the drive.
So like, but can you try to like do the Netflix type thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Matter of fact, it's on like the Xbox, or excuse me, the PlayStation has got like the Netflix and all that on there.
Everyone talks about PlayStation and stuff. Now I kind of see that PlayStation.
I must learn electricity because I'm doing YouTube, so
You want to
Now I cannot connect things because I do not know.
I'm actually good shit. Nothing there. Okay, just gonna...
Oh, Paul! Kinsey Mas channel got monetized.
That means you're making money.
What?
Kinsey Mas channel.
Who's making money?
Her channel. Kinsey Mas in YouTube. Get monetized.
Not me.
Means there is ads already.
Well, I got one of yours in for you. So.
So the rule is, if it is your turn, you cannot. Like for example, I am solid. I have to hit.
So you're
solid
stripes.
directly.
Yeah, you're the big ones.
Okay. I am
So-
stripe. I have to hit the stripe only, not the solid one.
Well, the first ball it has to hit has to be striped. So
Oh.
you can use a combo with others, as long as the
Okay.
first ball it hits is one of the stripes.
All right. Okay. Good. Now I can hit.
Now the 8 ball is actually, anyone can use the 8 ball. So if you wanted to do a combo with the 8 or something, you could.
But you better be careful.
Just don't get the 8 until the
Yeah.
very end.
Have you seen
Better
this?
not to hit the.
Mom likes Rubik's Cube. Hey, Mom, look.
That's one of the hardest ones.
Look. Look at this Rubik's Cube.
Wow. Do
I
that.
have 4 students that have
Do
C's
not,
and D's in all their math classes. They're enrolled in my program.
You
When I
like it?
spoil
You
it.
want to try to? You want to try to make it?
Okay.
So should I talk with the counselor immediately?
Jay.
Well,
Because I know with the C++ part that I'll be doing at the end, they're going to have a nightmare of a time with that.
there really isn't a lot. I mean, it's
But-
more of logical flow.
Yeah, but the idea of connecting logical flow.
Yeah.
Kinsey, wait them to talk. Finish. Can see. They're
Look.
talking.
Yeah, I think that's one of Jackson's,
What's she asking about?
one of the animes, which is
Just random.
not appropriate for kids. So I hope you've not been watching Platform.
I have
'cause that is
never
not-
heard of it.
Yeah, that's,
I've heard of it, but I never watched it. Never agreed to watch it. 'Cause, not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Not yet, huh?
so you got me tied up really good here, so I go ahead and get on. It's the 7 coming out.
Using your math skills, I see.
It was too crowded.
I mean, you were using your math skills, so I don't blame you.
The problem with knowing the angles and understanding the math is you have a tendency to overthink it. That could be an
Exactly.
enemy when you're playing pool. Sometimes you got to feel it instead of think it.
Coordination is a larger chunk of
Is it
pool.
allowed to hold like this one?
You can, or if you want, you can use.
Yeah, but because this
yeah,
one
that's
must
fine.
be.
It's okay.
Yeah, because I saw that.
Yeah.
What's this bar for, anyways?
It's for a bar.
Okay.
Like
For
Set yourself up next time, though.
It's kind of like a countertop table, so we set up, if we, depending on movie nights, we'll set up the popcorn machine. We've got a shaved ice thing we'll put up there, and also it does beer and has
Wow.
just little refrigeration stuff as well.
Like you just have like a full movie theater under here.
Mhm.
Who's gonna win?
It's not as much about opening it.
Who will win?
Mom's being bored.
A well-played game is, whoever wins, a well-played game is worth it.
That's not what Mom thinks. She's very competitive.
Yeah.
I got two shots.
Now I'm losing.
Did you make this one? Oh, from the street.
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Put a nice little backspin on that one.
Missed that though.
You're so close. Just hit this rim. Like,
Yeah, but you're kind of lucky because if you would have put it in,
Yeah, but-
by the angle would have put the
Yeah.
egg ball in.
So this
So-
one we can do like this one, right?
Someplace, yeah. That's
Don't
fine.
hit the lights. Okay.
Yeah, in closed quartered rooms, you're allowed to
If
do
it is
that. If it was
very
the whole table open up,
Yeah.
you could not do that.
Just hold on open ceiling.
Yes, I got
No, what I'm
it.
saying is because the walls are closed, she's allowed to do that. If those walls weren't there, she would not be allowed to do that. She'd have to leave the ball against the. It's a closed quarters rule.
Come on. Oh.
Oh.
I love the little cluster there.
Yeah, that wasn't nice at all. Good luck on that
What do
angle.
with that?
Hit both of them.
You could do it, you gotta be perfect though.
Or
Or just take your chances.
if the 8 ball wasn't here,
Yeah.
I could try to bring the 3 back down there.
Yeah. Well, you could try it and knock
Eighth in
the
the
ball
way.
in there if you want.
I mean, you could
If
just
I-
do this. Try to go in between.
Now see, I gotta hit my ball first. So to do that, I could come,
Are you allowed to skip your turns?
It's our problem.
I can come here. The safe shot is just to take this and try to leave her in a bad position.
You are very good in estimating the angle. I don't have
There.
no idea.
You have no idea. It's not like I use that. That was quotation marks. I use it all the time.
It's really very hard idea.
Just gonna hit. Why are the ceiling tiles all up?
Yes! Oh!
Why are all the ceiling tiles all pushed up?
Well, I had an issue when my office was, I had my office in here. So I have a closed wireless that uses a couple of the systems on it, and my work computer doesn't work on that, so I had to run cables. So that's why these were up, because I was running that blue cable there to hardwire the connections for the computers.
But the upstairs, the computer works wireless.
I have the right next to the router, it works, so I've got a couple things that work on that, but those are hardwired
Yeah.
to the devices down here.
Yeah. It makes
Because we don't
sense.
have fast internet, because we're at a rural area, so we don't have cable or
Countryside.
any of that.
Okay.
So it's already a little slow, which makes it even worse when you start trying to use the wireless.
Ever?
Oh,
Now you
oh.
get it open, so scratch.
This hard still.
I did find I've got more cables in here than I knew about from the old owner, so I'm gonna wire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna wire more things in so I can have a lot. So I actually found there's 5 different wirings because they had a router, I guess, in the little utility room, but they just cut everything. So, but all the lines are ran,
Just connected.
but nothing's connected. Yeah, so I need to put the wall plate connectors on them and then connect them in there, and
I think
it'll be
it's the
good.
same with ours, you know.
Yeah.
If you say in our house, there are lots of good wiring stuff.
Just
Yeah.
random wires
It's
just
just
hanging down
connect it.
the
But
side.
I'm not good in that, and either Kevin, so.
It's kind of hard.
There you go.
Okay. I hope I can hit 2 birds.
With one stone.
I don't think so.
Oh, you can. So you want this one to go here.
Uh-huh.
Nathan, you tried to be
So
bored
means-
like this?
Yeah.
So
Bored?
you
Do you see what she's doing? Do you see what she's
Yeah,
doing?
I do that at times.
But she's being bored. She can't even hold her stance. Just laughing too much. Just laughing. Just laughing.
I just don't have to do it as much because I've got a little more reach than she has. So,
Well, you saying that you're better?
Well, no, I'm saying I'm longer.
I use that only when I have
No
no
wonder.
choice, Kinsey. Okay?
Yeah, when you're trying to be bored. That's
No,
why.
it's not correct, Kinsey. It's just that I have no choice. That is the last position I can
Is it
have.
because your arm doesn't go this far?
No. It's the angle, Kinsey.
The angle.
Angle.
Angle. Back.
It died on it.
Just goes back and forth and just like
I hit it too hard. So if you hit it too hard, you know, the basic rule is the angle of incidence is the angle of reaction. So if it comes in at this angle, it goes out at that angle. But if you hit it too hard, it absorbs the impact here, and it'll come in at a steep
throws.
angle, and instead of going out the same way, it comes out shallow.
Okay, so it's like
So it's kind of like with light.
so it's kind of like if you were to hit it too much, it's like and then
Yep. So yeah, you hit it
Just
too
goes
hard,
right back.
it absorbs it a little bit, so it kind of goes, because these bumpers are soft. So instead of coming out, if it were perfectly hard, it would come out at the exact angle.
it's like in movies and shows where it's like a ball goes or like something just goes rotating and then it flies right back. So that's what's happening.
Whoa! Perfect.
Smart.
Now I'm gonna try to get that to come down there.
Actually, finally, you're winning. Someone's winning.
Whoa!
So close.
Yes, yes.
Almost.
It just comes right back.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna make new friends.
It thought about it, though. It
was
just
like-
changed its mind.
Nah. He goes to a fight. It's like Silang when I'm running from a fight. Never running from a real fight. That's a lie. He always does.
So what do you think of Tuxedo Mask?
Tuxedo.
How's that for a character? The first I'm like, who is this? What in the world?
I mean, sometimes I could see, I kind of laugh, I'm kind of like a little giggle in my body because like, how does no one know it's her? She looks the exact same. She's just wearing a different outfit.
Oh.
I don't understand this because like, it's like, her hair is the exact same. She's just putting on different clothes. But Tuxedo Mask, he's just wearing this. You can't even tell
Ah, did I
Oh,
do
there you go.
it?
You didn't scratch. You're good.
unless you look at the hair. Did you know who Tuxedo Mask was?
Yes.
Yeah, just from the hair, I was like,
What happens if you don't touch the ball?
Then it's a scratch.
What does
So it's the same as if it goes in a pocket.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh. So you
That's
must
why you
touch-
always want to at least touch your ball. That way it's not a scratch.
Oh. I didn't know that.
It's just gonna bounce back. Maybe.
Now I'm off.
Ooh.
I just need to get close to one of those and let it stay there.
This is hard. It's been slide.
Slider can just like hit it wherever you want. Whew.
That's it.
Oh.
No, that's kind of far.
The number of times I've got it down to one ball and just batted that ball all around.
It's like, it's the red ball. You can never beat me. And I am the
Okay.
Satan's number because it's number 3. No, it's 6, right? No, 6 or 3. I don't remember.
Yo!
6. Okay.
6.
There you go.
There we go. This should have it. Oh no!
Just an inch. Just an inch. An
Now watch
inch
your
away.
catch going. Because it's in a perfect position.
Yeah. Yo! I do not know the expert they can.
And it is not watch if you're a
What should I
kid.
do?
Tokyo Ghoul and
There you go!
Good game.
Yay, someone finally beat Mom.
He won.
She's just still gonna try to make it into a ball.
Yeah.
I know. I can't not go until I get all the balls in.
You can't not stop.
Yes, because it drives me up the wall.
It's like, it would be only fair. What are you trying to do? It's not a pet dog. It's not a hamster. It's not a pet dog. It's not a hamster. It's not a chinchilla. You can't get mad at a ball. That's not a real thing. It's not a physical thing. Have you ever seen like the inside of
This time, Kinsey, look.
Are you ready to play?
Question is,
Oh.
are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to beat him?
Maybe. Why is it all the way over
Stop.
Okay, so we only have one of these.
there? Okay, just for now.
Yeah, just,
Do not cheat, Kenzie. No cheating allowed.
Hey, you need one. Me and Dad like to go the extra mile, like going 3. We're a competitive family. Wait, so that's how you do it. You need to hold it down.
yeah, you gotta hold it down for 3 seconds.
Ah, that's why I was wondering. I understand now. What do you mean?
Low battery.